with that, we can roll into some injuries, like one of the guys he's going to be throwing to in Jalen Waddle and Devon Achane. What are we looking like with those guys' progression towards getting back to the field?
So Waddle is day to day. He, still dealing with that side injury. I don't expect him to play in the preseason game again, like he didn't last week. Just precaution. I think that they'll ramp up his workload going into the season, but one of your star receivers, you don't really want him to go into a preseason game that's meaningless, banged up, make it worse. So then it's a longer recovery time. Then he's playing the entire season with this injury. They want him to fully heal up before he gets any contact. Von A. Chain talked a little bit before the stream about his injury. He just got absolutely just power bombed on his shoulder. Didn't say specifically what his injury was, but it is a shoulder injury, and he is now day to day as well. His X-rays and MRIs were negative. I know that. So it's pretty much just going to be until he's fully healed. Another shoulder injury, Cam Smith. We talked a little bit earlier about him, how good he's been so far. He missed the last preseason game. He ditched the red non-contact jersey today, and was able to go full contact again. He's trying to play in this last preseason game. It's pretty much going to be his last shot to try to take the CB2 role. Well, I mean, technically that CB2 is Cater, but CB2 role from Noah Igbinoghene, who has been playing very, very well throughout the training camp and the preseason. And don't give me that damn look.
Just anytime you say his name, you already know it's coming. I don't even know why you try to fight it.
You're just giving me a look. Whatever. He's proved you wrong so far this offseason. I said so far. So eat a.
Continue.
Next injury, Teron Armstead, as we know, one of the biggest injuries on this team. They're still hoping for him to be ready week 1. He ditched the boot that everybody saw on preseason. He was sitting on the sideline with his foot up with a boot, walking around with a boot. He ditched it today. He did wash practice, but he washed it without a boot. So a boot.
Just hearing you say boot 5 times in a row just made me laugh. Like you're like boot.
Yeah,
you said it with a slight twang.
Like a slight. Yeah, a boot. So yeah, he's aiming for week 1 to be ready. Robert Jones, our backup guard, he is the first backup guard if you don't count Liam Eichenberg. He is week to week. Some are saying he may start the season on IR, but I don't think so, because that takes him out for 4 weeks. I don't think it's going to be that long. They said it's a 4 to 6 week injury. It was a sprained MCL. So I anticipate him ditching IR and probably just being out for the first couple weeks of the season. What's up? Braylon Sanders.
Dear Lord, how many people are hurt?
A lot. He's hoping to return this week. But it's going to be his last shot to try to make the team. Otherwise, he's probably going to be on the practice squad, which he probably is anyway.
No, he's. Yeah. Sorry, this is going to happen.
Let's see. Jalen Ramsey is progressing well in his rehab and is hoping to return sometime in November.
Any chance he plays week 1?
I don't think so, but you never know, because he was walking. I'm kidding.
Hey, he's probably still better today than Noah Igbinoghene.
I hate you so much.
Hey, Liz, if you're watching, hey, I want your boy out there, all right? So you can be more of a Dolphins fan. Come on.
Whatever.
I need her in a Dolphins jersey. I need her in a Dolphins jersey, and Jalen Ramsey's the only way it's going to happen.
Ramsey. Get her a Ramsey jersey then.
I don't think she's going to get it until he's back on the field, though.
Whatever.
I keep telling her to get the fake jerseys. She's, I like getting the real jersey. No, she already has a Jalen Ramsey jersey, just not a Miami Dolphins one. Yeah.
Okay, so you want to get her? Okay.
Yeah. Is anybody else hurt? Please tell me no. Oh well, did you say you bring up Nick Needham?
Jeff Wilson. Keon Crossan returned today.
Yes.
Can we release him now, please? Thank you.
James Blackman's back.
James Blackman is back, but he's probably going to get cut because Mike White is progressing through concussion protocol.
Dang it.
Forgot to mention that. Yeah, Mike White got concussed in like his 2 plays last week.
Yeah, how did he even get tackled?
I don't know. He was supposed to split time, so
he didn't. He probably didn't get hurt in the game. That's probably what happened.
That's what I'm thinking.
Did he sneeze or something on the sideline?
I don't know. They found something like one. So he was actually supposed to split time. So with Skyler. So Skyler came off the field. It was supposed to be the series after that. Mike was supposed to come in, and then since Skyler left the field, then Mike White came in, and then they were like, "You don't look right. Get over in there." Well, and they put Skyler back in for the rest of the game.
They had a lot of time to look at concussed quarterbacks last year.
Right?
Or even allegedly with Teddy Bridgewater, allegedly concussed. So
allegedly with Tua also in the Bills game.
I think it's concussion. Even if it's not like if it wasn't that, like it was still like, oh, that hurt.
Bro, Tua played with a concussion in the second half against the Packers, and it showed.
That Packers game was so fun until it wasn't.
Until he was concussed, pretty much.
Because that was the first time in years we've been to a game where it was freezing. Like, that might have been your first ever cold game at Dolphin Stadium, actually, or Hard Rock Stadium.
Yeah.
And, I've maybe been to one other one, like, back when I had, like, season tickets by, like, 2017 or something. Like, that was probably the coldest Dolphin game I've ever been to. So, like, while we were winning, I did not care at all how cold it was. And the entire second half, I'm like, jeez, kill me.
Oh man, but Zach Sealer is a little bit banged up.
When did that happen?
It's a little knee injury during one-on-one drills.
A little knee injury. Has an ACL sprain probably.
No, he was limited today. He'll be. They're just kind of playing it by ear. Lester Cotton.
Who?
He's a guard. He returned from his injury. Brandon Jones ditched the red non-contact today.
Let's
go. And with that, Fangio hasn't named the next starting safety next to Javon Holland. He says it's all up in the air, so it could still be Verone McKinley, Deshaun Elliott, Brandon Jones.
They've got 2.5 weeks to figure it out.
Even True Will, I keep forgetting that he switched to safety.
When did that happen?
When he ditched the red non-contact jersey.
The more you know.
I think it's more of like they want him in kind of like the Elijah Campbell role where he could play both positions, but they're really just special teams guys.
The Elijah Campbell role, those words have never been said in a sentence together ever. Before just now, the Elijah Campbell role.
I think they're just trying to find a way for him to make the team because of how versatile he is and how good he is on special teams.
You talking about Campbell or Trill?
Trill. Okay. I think they make cut of Trill.
You cut out there. What'd you say?
I said I think they may cut Campbell in favor of Trill.
I heard you say. I thought you said you were gonna cut. They're gonna cut Trill. I'm like, ain't no way.
Hey, so we have some good tight end news.
Oh boy, did we sign one?
Kind of. Tanner Connor came off the PUP. He actually made a great play in practice today.
Ain't no way that's the good news. Tanner Connor is back on the Dolphins football field. Like, what are we doing here? Dude's cheeks.
He made an incredible play today, extending his arms to make an exceptional catch on a James Blackman throw.
Nice.
It was a 40-yard touchdown.